students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 7 Geography, Chapter 6 Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. How are you children? I hope all of you are safe and fine there at home.
Today we would focus on the introduction part of this chapter, natural vegetation and wildlife. What is natural vegetation? Yes, natural vegetation refers to the garment of plants and trees that exist in the area before it is modified by man. Okay, natural vegetation refers to the garment of plants and trees that exist in the area before it is modified by man for various activities such as farming, mining, lumbering, industrial, economic and urban development. We need natural vegetation because it helps humans and animals. People use natural vegetation for food, building material, etc. Animals such as herbivores use it for food.
The growth of the natural vegetation of a particular area depends upon the temperature and also the moisture of that area. It also depends upon the slope and thickness of the soil. Children, the natural vegetation can be generally classified into three, which are the forest, grasslands and shrubs.
Forests, which grow where temperature and rainfall are plentiful to support a tree cover. Depending upon these factors, dense and open forests are grown. Then second one, grasslands. Grasslands grow in the region of moderate rain. Grasslands grow in the region of moderate rain. Then what about shrubs? Thorny shrubs and scrubs grow in the dry region. Thorny shrubs and scrubs grow in the dry region like deserts.
Children, forests can be further divided into six, which are the tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, temperate evergreen forest, temperate deciduous forest, Mediterranean forest and coniferous forest.
So children, forests can be divided into six: tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, temperate evergreen, temperate deciduous, Mediterranean vegetation, and last coniferous forest.
So the first one is tropical evergreen forest.
Tropical evergreen forests are also called tropical rainforest. Underline that one. These forests are also called tropical rainforest. These thick forests occur in the regions near the equator and close to the tropics. That's why these types of forests are known as tropical evergreen forest. These regions are very hot and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. As there is no particular dry season, the trees do not shed their leaves altogether. This is the reason they are evergreen. The thick canopies of the closely spaced trees do not allow the sunlight to penetrate inside the forest even in the daytime. Hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony, mahogany are common here in this tropical evergreen forest. So children, which are the trees of this tropical evergreens forest? Yes, rosewood, ebony, mahogany are very common in tropical evergreen forest, and the speciality is the trees do not shed their leaves altogether. That's why these trees are known as, or these forests are known as evergreen. Okay, so children, it's time to wind up our session. So the growth of vegetation depends upon the temperature and moisture. It also depends upon the factors like slope and thickness of the soil. Then natural vegetation can be classified into three broad categories, which are they? Yes, forest, grasslands and shrubs.
So children, it's time to wind up our session. Please note that the corresponding URL, notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with this classroom. Make use of all these available resources, study well and attend the test paper without fail. Thank you.